Okay, y'all. So for today's project, we're going to be using two different colors, but two garbage cans of each color from the Dollar General store, and then two pizza pans from the Dollar Tree, some spray paint from the dollar store, and also the hot glue gun. Also some E6000. And here in a minute, I'll be using some super glue. It gets really, really hot where I live. So just to make sure that the E6000, the hot glue, everything just makes it stick and stay. That's why I ended up adding some super glue to this. But so what we're making are these little side tables that you saw there in the beginning of the clip. They are so cute, very versatile. I mean, they could go inside. I just wanted to make something for my deck. They were a little more outside looking to me since they're plastic. But you're going to put the garbage can end to end, glue it there just like you see. Hold it down. Just hold it till you get a firm, connection there. Then you're going to want to take your pizza pan and we're going to glue it on top. You're going to take some hot glue and just go around the edge there. It doesn't give you much to work with, but it's just enough to hold it. I don't recommend picking these tables up by the top, but you know, they are sturdy enough to hold your drink or a candle, or I'm not scared to put something like that on top of it. I just don't recommend picking them up and moving them from, by grabbing the top. So as you can see, I got it on crooked. I end up having to fix that, but I'm going to take the other one. Now, I spray painted. I showed you earlier, I meant to mention that I had them taped off. I spray painted the bottoms of these because they actually said trash across them. Like it was embossed into the plastic. It said trash. So when I spray painted, it left an overspray and it just looked dingy. I did not like the way that looked at all. So I went in with some silver lining chalk paint and just repainted the line where the tape was to get any kind of drips that had gone under the tape, and then also to match up what was going to be the rest of the lid there, or the top there to the trash can where the overspray was. I love this silver lining chalk paint. I think it is just a beautiful color. I absolutely love working with it. I would probably paint every room in my house this color if my boyfriend would let me, but I just am in love with this. It's like a very, very, very light baby powder gray, if I had to explain it. It's just silver lining. That's the perfect name for it too. Anyway, so I just paint both of the bottoms of these, or tops of these garbage cans. Of course, you're gonna take those and flip them upside down just like we did with the other one, glue them together. Now I'm gonna take this one that I have finished with the top on it and all, and I'm going to take some nautical rope. I end up going around the bottom, just where, like, anywhere where there was almost like a seam, I ended up with the nautical rope. I just thought it kind of made it pop. It just set it off. Plus, it helped to hide the glue in the middle. So I go around the bottom with the nautical rope. Then, like I said, I decided to go around the middle with it, just kind of covering up there where any of the hot glue had seeped through from before, or the E6000 or super glue, because I ended up using like everything under the kitchen sink to put this thing together. So I flip it upside down to where the pizza pan bottom is actually showing, and I wanted to cover that all up. You're not really going to see it, but it bothered me that there was so much glue kind of showing through. So I took my nautical rope and went around it. Actually, I think I went around it twice around the bottom, just to cover any kind of glue, or it just, I don't know, it just made it look better with the nautical rope there. And I tell you what, this nautical rope really goes a long ways. To be $1 at the Dollar Tree, I think it's like 6 foot or 9 foot. I've never really measured it, so I'm not for sure, but however long it is, it really goes a long ways. I have been able to do many projects using the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and one or two, packages end up lasting me several projects worth. So anyways, I just go around the bottom there. I ended up going 2 lines around the bottom. I went around once and then took my rope and decided to go around a second time, just to cover up any mistakes. The one time just didn't look right, so I thought that second time really made the difference. I don't know, it just added a little character to it. So I went around with my rope the second time there. This was such a simple project. This literally took me maybe, all in all, paint time, it maybe took me an hour. And that's painting, letting the paint dry, gluing, letting the glue dry, putting the rope on, and setting these dudes up out on my patio. It literally maybe took an hour. Very simple, very, very affordable. $3 per table is not bad. I mean, come on, let's just be honest. That is fantastic, actually. So after I got my 2 lines around the bottom there on, I decided that I wanted to put a line around the top. I wanted something to make it pop. So I took my nautical rope and I just went around the very edge there, the inside edge. Now I'm not on the outside edge, I'm on the inside edge there, around the entire top. It just kind of did something to it. I live on the lake, and the nautical rope to me just goes with everything for us. So the nautical theme is just near and dear to my heart, obviously. I'm a lake girl. I love it. I love where I live. It's a beautiful place. God has blessed me beyond measure. Literally the name of my channel. That's how I came up with the name of my channel, actually. Just sitting thinking about my life and just how blessed I am, and just knowing that it all comes from the Lord, obviously. So blessed beyond measure. There you go. A little bit about me. So anyways, once you get these glued together, this is the second set of garbage cans. This is our table. I'm going to quit calling it garbage cans. Table. This is the bottom of our table. So once you get that all glued together real good, and I used the E6000 hot glue and super glue on this also, just to make sure that it had a good tight hold. So I did the same thing with it as I did with the first one. I decided to take the nautical rope and just kind of embellish it with it, go around the seam there where I had glued the two together just to cover up any hot glue that might be seeping out or anything. And it really set this one off, especially with that two-toned paint scheme we got going on. It really set this one off. So once I got that one on, I thought, all right, let's add some more. So I added another one to each seam where the black and gray paint connected to each other. And I think it just really made this pop. This was a fun project. And I hope you enjoy them. Aren't they cute? I just love them. I think they're so stinking cute. Just to have sitting out on the deck. I mean, they're just a nice little side table. Sit your glass of sweet tea there and sit back on the porch and just have yourself a big old time with your new tables. I love it. I think they are darling. And for $3, I mean, come on, you cannot beat that. They're perfect. All right, guys, this video was awesome to make, fun project to do. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and y'all have a great day.